That performance I'm not going to.
Yeah, right.
So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit this morning about why I give to God through my church. Giving to God through my church is my way of giving thanks for the numerous blessings that I received from our Lord. Giving back in gratitude for the numerous prayers that He has answered for me. You know, when I became a member of this church, I essentially went to church every Sunday morning, or I should say most Sunday mornings, and that was about the end of my participation. Well, 2012 has been a challenging year for me and my family for a number of reasons, and one of those opportunities that I had was to go through some networking groups and meet a lot of different people in similar situations that I was. And one thing I found out was that as I prayed, my prayers were answered. I prayed and my prayers were answered. I prayed and my prayers were answered. But I never did anything to say thank you or to give back to that. In these networking groups I've been attending, the main mission of most of these groups is a sort of giving back mission, a kind of pay it forward, if you will. Well, I realized that in my own life, I wasn't really giving back to my church and thanking God for all the grace and all the prayers that He's answered for me. So I was struggling with what could I do, for my church. I mean, I went to Tuesday night once a month and made sandwiches for the poor as a kind of a group effort, but I needed to do something more for me to give back. And one night I was home in my office and my phone rang, and it was Ron Manow, president of our church council, and he asked me if I might be interested in serving on the council. Well, I'll tell you, that sort of opened up my eyes. It was a prayer that had been answered, that I had been asking our Lord, what can I do to say thank you for all the graces that You've given me? So it didn't take me long to realize, I think God was calling me to sort of give back. And what a better way to give back to God than through my church. I joined this church because I believe in its mission, and I really enjoyed meeting people Sunday morning when I was most often going to church, but I enjoy it even more now that I'm able to give back and sort of contribute, whatever I can to this church and this community. I do it to express my gratitude to the Lord for all the blessings He's given me that I received throughout my life. It's the least I can do, and actually inspires me to be more involved in God's Word than simply coming and attending the service and listening to the pastor on a Sunday morning. So essentially,